Well, good Tuesday afternoon, morning, and evening to you all. I'm John Gale, the radio guy. Welcome, Facebook Live. Welcome to some live audio production. We're going to be doing some weather forecast for, a lot of radio stations across the United States today, from Florida to Texas, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, New York, Wyoming, Texas. I think I said Texas already. See what my brain does on a Tuesday. I hope everyone is well. Welcome, Paul Cruz from Zambia. Glad you're with us already in the Facebook Live page. We're glad you're here. Aaron, you're from Richmond. We welcome you all, and welcome to the program today. Glad you're with us today. We do weather forecasts for some 220 radio stations across the United States. I'm part of the Radio Forecast Network group of meteorologists, voiceover artists, radio broadcast professionals who produce weather forecasts for thousands of day parts across the day, every single day. And we're going to be starting right off the bat with a forecast from KHAT Radio in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's a dual read for Laramie and Cheyenne. Before we get started, we like to begin with a jingle, since we use jingles a lot of times in our forecasts behind the weather beds. We've got a jingle for you today. This is from the MPF Basics jingle package. Take a listen to these.
Hit radio, WZOK. Maine's greatest hits of all time. WHDO, Oldies 108. Better variety of your favorite music. Eagle 97.7.
To order this MPF Basics collection.
MPF Basics, a little group that does some jingles for radio stations across the United States. We like to start off with a few of them every single morning from all over the world, from different time periods even. We've played stuff from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s until now. And that's how we get started today. We're going to be doing our very first forecast today from KHAT Radio in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Welcome, Sarah Clark. Glad that you're with us. Sarah, glad you're here. That's awesome. I don't know if you've joined us before or not. We'll call you a new viewer to the radio guy. Give you a little fireworks display. Welcome you today. Another new viewer to the radio guy, Sarah Clark. If we haven't already seen you before, welcome back. Hope all is well for you guys, that's for sure. All right, we're going to get started today. I'm going to go to the Tiny Camera view, and you can see behind me Adobe Audition CS24. That's the Creative Suites package that does audio software editing. And then on the other side of the page is the RFN forecast for KHAT Radio, which is, again, in Laramie, Cheyenne, Wyoming. It is a forecast that's going to be airing later this afternoon, 4 to midnight Mountain Time out there in Wyoming. It's a 24-second read. And let's see what else we've got. Being a dual read, we got to get it done fast. 2 different cities, 2 different forecasts in 24 seconds. Let's go ahead and start the recorder over here on the left for Adobe Audition. We'll start our timer on the right and see if we can get this puppy read in 24 seconds. Here we go. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of thunderstorms, partly cloudy skies and a low of 47. Sunny on your Tuesday, a high of 79. And Tuesday evening, mostly clear, a low of 48. For Cheyenne, a chance of showers tonight, a low of 49. Your Tuesday brings sunny skies with a chance of storms, a high of 79. And mostly clear Tuesday night, a low of 53. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. All right, there we go. And that was a one take, what we like to call a one take, which means we got her done in just one take. One take Johnny G. We like to celebrate with some confetti cannons. We're going to use the razor tool, go to the Adobe Audition large screen view here and trim up this WAV file. Going to center the weather forecast between this donut jingle bed. That basically means there's a sting here on the front of the music. You can see it. It's loud there, and it's loud on the other end, and then there's a hole here in the middle. That's where we put the voiceover. And then we're going to unmute the music bed. Both those tracks are unmuted. Now we'll bounce them down into one brand new file, both the tracks, the music, and my voiceover. Now we'll add compression and effects. Let's take a listen. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of thunderstorms, partly cloudy skies and a low of 47. Sunny on your Tuesday, a high of 79. And Tuesday evening, mostly clear, a low of 48. For Cheyenne, a chance of showers tonight, a low of 49. Your Tuesday brings sunny skies with a chance of storms, a high of 79. And mostly clear Tuesday night, a low of 53. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. All right, that sounds perfect. Nubi, Maburi, Mabai, Mabiri, Mabiru. Sorry, I always say your name wrong. I know you've told me 100 times. It's Mubiru from Uganda. I'll just call you Joshua because that's your last name. That's easier for me. Welcome, welcome. Uganda's in the house. Uganda and Zambia's in the house. That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to trim up this wave file, just deleting the dead air in the front. And then the end of this weather forecast, we'll go ahead and now export the file to KHAT Radio, where it will play this afternoon between 4 and 10 p.m. Mountain Time there in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Let's delete that. So it's KHAT FM EV is the file name. We're just going to copy and paste that into the export window here in Adobe Audition CS 2020. Overwrite yesterday's forecast. Now we'll find it here where we just saved it. There it is, KHAT FM EV. Open it up and FTP it, send it on its way. All right, moving on to their sister station. This next forecast, the weather for the same two cities, Laramie and Cheyenne, Wyoming, but for a different radio station, KIMX, which is their sister station to KHAT. It is a CHR station. Hit radio, top 40, whatever you want to call it, pop. KIMX FM. All right, we'll start our recorder again, the same forecast. So we'll just bring these up here separately. And we have to do this in a little bit longer amount of time. It's a 26-second read instead of a 24. So we've got time. Let's start our timer. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of thunderstorms and cloudy skies, a low of 47. Sunny on your Tuesday, a high of 79, and mostly, no, that's wrong, Wednesday. You know what? I might have messed up on that, on KHATs. We might have to redo KHATs. We'll listen here in a second. Let's reset this and do it again. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of thunderstorms and cloudy skies, a low of 47. Sunny on your Wednesday, a high of 79. And Wednesday night, mostly clear, a low of 48. For Laramie, a chance of showers tonight, a low of 49. Your Wednesday brings sunny skies with a chance of storms, a high of 79. And mostly clear Wednesday night, a low of 53. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, so that one I know is correct. I think I said Tuesday instead of Wednesday on the KIMX. We'll pull this back, line it up, bounce it down here, and we'll go back and we'll listen to, if anybody remembers what I said, if anyone was paying attention, and let me know if I said Tuesday or Wednesday on the last forecast. That would be greatly appreciated. We'll go ahead and bounce this guy down. Let's go to that Adobe Audition large screen view for KIMX's weather forecast here. Add some compression, normalization, and effects. Let's take a listen to this one.
KIMX weather.
From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of thunderstorms and cloudy skies, a low of 47. Sunny on your Wednesday, a high of 79. And Wednesday night, mostly clear, a low of 48. For Laramie, a chance of showers tonight, a low of 49. Your Wednesday brings sunny skies with a chance of storms, a high of 79. And mostly clear Wednesday night, a low of 53. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, that sounds good. I heard Tuesday as well. Yeah, Aaron, I know I did. I'm going to have to do it over. Not a problem. I might have trimmed too much there on that one. I heard Tuesday too. All right, let's scroll to the front here. All right, we'll delete that dead air. This one is ready to be exported. At least KIMX is ready to roll here. Yikes. KIMX in the can. Let's go ahead and find it and send it to Wyoming. We'll go back and fix KHATs. KIMX. There you are. Okay, send it via FTP. over the internet and through the woods to Laramie, Cheyenne, Wyoming. It goes. Let's go back to K-Hat, and we'll just do her again here. So let's go back to our multi-track session. We'll close out this session we just finished and open up a brand new one again for K-Hat Radio. Start a recorder. So we're saying today, because today's Tuesday, Wednesday night. Tuesday, Wednesday night. All right. Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that. Here, I'll give you a little something special for that. We'll give you a trumpet fanfare for that. Thank you, Aaron, for telling the truth, my brother. All right. Here we go. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a chance of thunderstorms and cloudy skies. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a chance of... From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a chance of thunderstorms, partly cloudy skies, a low of 47. Sunny on your Wednesday, a high of 79. And Wednesday night, mostly clear, a low of 48. For Cheyenne, a chance of showers tonight, a low of 49. Your Wednesday brings sunny skies with a chance of storms, a high of 79. And mostly clear Wednesday night, a low of 53. From the new Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. Was that one all right, guys? I think it was. I think so. The radio gang, you guys are on your toes, keeping track of everything I'm saying today. That's good. All right, we'll pull back this weather forecast and load it up here in the middle of the donut. Unmute the track. Bounce it down. Add our compression and effects. Let's listen to this guy. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a chance of thunderstorms, partly cloudy skies, a low of 47. Sunny on your Wednesday, a high of 79. And Wednesday night, mostly clear, a low of 48. For Cheyenne, a chance of showers tonight, a low of 49. Your Wednesday brings sunny skies with a chance of storms, a high of 79. And mostly clear Wednesday night, a low of 53. From the new Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. All right, yeah, that's better, and it's got the right day parts, which is so important, you know. Someone says Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. All right, this one's ready to roll. Back on its way to K-Hat Radio Country, Wyoming. Has anybody been to Wyoming before? Not I. I don't think I've ever even passed through Wyoming. All right. K-Hat. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Open it up. Hit that FTP. Aaron says, as a podcaster, I completely understand how frustrating and interesting editing audio files can be. It can be frustrating. It definitely can. Especially when you run into some technical difficulties and software is giving you a little grief or hardware is giving you a little grief. It's always an enjoyable experience. You know, if you're a good troubleshooter, you're a perfect person for audio production. WPLK is up next. WPLK is in Palatka, Florida. It's a nostalgia station that plays pretty much anything. This weather forecast is a 30-second read airing between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the station that plays everything, 98.3 FM and 800 AM WPLK. Cordlandra, welcome, welcome. Glad you're with us again. Thanks for being here. You're the best. Anita Dakin, thanks for joining in. Glad you're here as well. Let's get started on PLK. Let's see, what do we got tonight? 30-second read, here we go. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some showers and thunderstorms early on, becoming partly cloudy with a low of 74. Again, on your Wednesday, some rain likely, thunderstorms in the afternoon, but partly sunny skies the rest of the day, and a high of 94. Heat index values making it feel like 103 degrees. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3, Palatka. All right, that was a one-take read. A little short, but we're going to make it work. Using the razor tool in Adobe Audition CS 2020, we're just trimming up this WAV file and deleting all the excess. Lining it up. Yeah, we're going to be all right. Unmute that music bed, bounce down both these tracks together into one, the music and my weather forecast together. Adding normalization, compression, broadcast effects. Let's listen to this guy. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some showers and thunderstorms early on, becoming partly cloudy with a low of 74. Again, on your Wednesday, some rain likely, thunderstorms in the afternoon, but partly sunny skies the rest of the day, and a high of 94. Heat index values making it feel like 103 degrees. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3, Palatka. All right, that looks good, just as it is. We're just going to trim off the little fade out here on the end and go back to the front and pull out this as well. This is a breath I don't like, so let's try this. From the WPLK, there we go, much better. All right, we can Control-Shift-E, which is the shortcut in Adobe Audition, the Windows version anyway, to export the file, WPLK AMEV, overriding yesterday's forecast. Now we're going to find it in the E drive. Good day, John. Corland, thank you so much. WPLK, there it is. Let's open it up and hit that FTP button. If you are a first-time viewer checking us out on the Radio Guy on the Facebook page or on YouTube, make sure you comment below, especially if you are in radio broadcasting, audio production, if you do podcasting or anything like that. Or you are maybe interested in weather forecasting, or you are a tornado chaser, something like that. Make sure you comment below, say hello, give us a thumbs up, but let us know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what nation. And we'd like to celebrate you and engage with you a little bit. That's what it's all about, and it's how we gain our subscribers and start relationships with folks. So welcome. We're glad that you're with us today. On time, good job. Let's move on to the next station on the list for the Radio Guy. It's WCVX in Cincinnati. We'll close out this multi-track session behind us here and open up a jingle for WCVX Radio that we've already pre-created a few months ago. Starting our recorder, let's shrink me down a little bit. Looking at the forecast for 11:60 a.m., this is a Christian talk radio station airing between 6 and midnight Eastern Standard Time tonight. It's a 30-second read. Grenada's in the house. Let's see. Tonight, patchy fog. Okay. All right. 30-second read. Here we go. Let's begin. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies with some patchy fog by morning, a low temperature of 66. That fog's going to burn off on Wednesday by around 9 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high of 95 and partly cloudy Wednesday night with a low temperature of 73. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. Perfect one-take read on that one. Let's give ourselves some confetti. Everybody shout. Going to the Adobe Audition large screen view as you watch the editing process. Let's scroll back this forecast, line it up under the jingle weather bed, bounce down both these tracks together into one brand new file. There it is, all spanking new. Add our compression and effects. Let's take a listen. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies with some patchy fog by morning, a low temperature of 66. That fog's going to burn off on Wednesday by around 9 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high of 95 and partly cloudy Wednesday night with a low temperature of 73. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. All righty. From the Christian Talk 11... Don't need to hear that one more time. Let's scroll back to the end here. We will delete that. And there's a little breath here. I don't know if you caught that in the front end here. This little breath, we're going to take it out. It is gone. And now we can go ahead and export this guy to WCVX in Cincinnati, Ohio, and move on to our next station on the list here. Just overwrite yesterday's forecast and find it and send it on its way via FTP. to WCVX AM. David Arnold's in the house. Thank you, sir. Glad you're with us today, David. Welcome back, my friend. Let's move on to WGRI. The next forecast on the list, another station in Cincinnati, Ohio. Round on both ends and high in the middle. Inspiration AM 1050. WGRI. We'll scroll back our cursor and start our recorder now. This will be airing 6 to midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time, on what used to be WQRT, now WGRI. 24-second read. Inspiration 1050. Let's go. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, calm winds with some patchy fog by morning. Our low temperature around 66. That patchy fog will burn off Wednesday by around 9 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high of 95, and partly cloudy Wednesday night with a low right around 73 degrees. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. Yeah, baby, another one take Johnny TV. Yes, sir. Somebody shout. Feel like a preacher there for a second. Using our razor tool, we're just going to do that trimming that we do every single day here on the Radio Guy. Trimming up that forecast. Here's the front end. Joined a great site on Facebook called Obsessed Weather. Extreme Obsessed Weather. Yeah, that's it. And they post great photos all across. You know, these weather chasers, they post weather photos on this site. You got to check it out. Extreme Obsessed Weather, I think it's called. One of those. All right, bouncing this forecast down. Both tracks together, the music and my voice over the weather forecast. Let's listen to this one. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, calm winds with some patchy fog by morning. Our low temperature around 66. That patchy fog will burn off Wednesday by around 9 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high of 95. And partly cloudy Wednesday night with a low right around 73 degrees. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, that looks good. There was a little slight fade out on the music, so we'll get rid of that. There's that breath that we don't need in the front. All righty, and this one, let's see, can be exported now. Let's see. Control-Shift-E. Again, is the shortcut in Adobe Audition CS 2020 to send this on to WGRI, overriding yesterday's forecast. Looking for it in the E drive that we just saved it to. There it is. Open it up and send it on its way via FTP. Just want to remind everybody, let's see if I can still bring it up here. I think I can. Let's look at the posts here. Ah, yeah, you're going to dig this. Guys, check this out. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. It is the Radio Guy mug from Zazzle. It kind of is getting a little bit distorted here, but there's pretty much what it kind of looks like. It doesn't fit the screen properly, so it's a regular looking mug. It's got the Radio Guy logo there on the left side. And then as we kind of scroll over, we get the vintage radio announcer, broadcast announcer guy with the antique microphone there that says, "I've got a face for radio." If you've heard that at any point in your radio career, it means you aren't good enough looking for TV. So that's kind of what the mug looks like. It's a jumbo mug, 20 ounce, and it's available right now on Zazzle.com. Just search for the Radio Guy mug. You'll find it, Zazzle.com. It's you can get coupons right now, I think for 10% off right now. It's a huge mug, though. It's not clean, or else I'd be using it today. But I think you'll dig it. Check it out if you get a chance on Zazzle.com. Maybe, let's see, maybe I can copy the post and put it in the link here below. Let's see. There we go. All right, on time, good job. We're going to move on to the next forecast on the list today, which happens to be in Chiefland, Florida. This is Gilchrist County, Dixie County, Levi, home county of station. So WTBH FM, it's a Christian contemporary radio station airing between 6 and midnight tonight. This forecast is a 30-second read. For Joyful Sounds Radio, it's got its own jingle behind it, so I'm going to open up the multi-track session for that weather forecast. Scroll back our cursor and start our recorder. All right, 30-second read for Chiefland. Let's see what we've got. Starting our timer now. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. Some scattered thunderstorms early on, becoming partly cloudy with a low temperature of 74. Again, some rain and thunderstorms expected on your Wednesday afternoon, becoming mostly sunny with a high near 92. Heat index values making it feel like 103. More showers and thunderstorms early on Wednesday evening, a low of 74 degrees. That's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. Perfect one-take read on that one. David Arnold asked, do they ship worldwide? They might. You might want to check it out. I'm not quite sure. I don't have the correct answer for you on that one, David, but I'm sure that they do. I think you're in the UK. I'm pretty sure that they do. Just all you got to do is probably go on their site and see if you can have it sent there. I don't know why it wouldn't. You might have to pay a little bit different price for shipping, but there you go. It's a great little mug. I love it. Been using it every single day. Gonna bounce down this track right now. The music with my voice over. Switch to a tiny camera view. You know, the way I did this is I created a macro, which one day we'll talk about making macros. I did it in just Windows. Made the macro in Windows 11 or Windows 10, whatever this is. And I just hit function F5, and that actually bounces down both those tracks together into one rather than clicking through every little process. Then I made another macro, which is function F6 in my case, to add our multiband compressor, our mastering effects, and equalization. So it makes it a little easier rather than going through each little forecast and doing it. All right, let's listen to this guy. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. Some scattered thunderstorms early on, becoming partly cloudy with a low temperature of 74. Again, some rain and thunderstorms expected on your Wednesday afternoon, becoming mostly sunny with a high near 92. Heat index values making it feel like 103. More showers and thunderstorms early on Wednesday evening, a low of 74 degrees. That's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, we'll make this fade out real easily here. So I'm just going to delete the rest of the jingle and then scroll back and highlight what I want to fade out. Okay, in this case, it's just the music. So I'll go up to the Favorites tab at the top of Adobe Audition, scroll down about halfway, there's a fade out effect, click it, and whatever I've highlighted in white, in this case, is faded out in real time. See, it sounds like this. Radio. I'm John Gale with your... Fades out in real time. Of course, it starts over on its own. That's just a normal function for Adobe Audition. We'll delete that dead air in the front end of the forecast, and now this one is ready to be exported and sent on its way to WTBH, Chiefland, Florida, overriding yesterday's forecast because nobody cares what happened in Chiefland, Florida yesterday weather-wise, unless there was something serious going on. We want to know what's happening today. WTBH in the can and ready to be exported. FTP file transfer protocol over the internet straight to their automation computer where it will trigger later on this evening on their radio station. We're ready to move on to KKGM 1630 Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, an AM powerhouse there, covering both the cities of Fort Worth and Dallas. Great big geographic area. This is a dry read, meaning there's no jingle behind me on this one. It is just my voice in all of its glory. We're going to switch to just the forecast view, start our recorder, and this is a 20-second read, and they've got a heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. tonight. This forecast will be airing between 3 and 6 p.m., so we'll keep that heat advisory in the forecast. 20-second read, and I think we'll get her done. Let's see what we got. Hit our start button now. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening tonight, that heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. this evening. Otherwise, a chance of showers by morning, but mostly clear skies the rest of the night, a low of 80 degrees. More showers possible Wednesday afternoon. Sunny and hot with a high near 101 degrees. All right, there it is. Shout out from Belize. Belize, yeah. Okay, how do we say your name? Is it Ruz, Ben? Or Ryuz, or Riuz? Something like that. Welcome, another new viewer to the Radio Guy. Glad you're watching, Ruz. From Belize, one of the best beautiful countries in the entire world. Welcome to the Radio Guy. Glad you're with us today. That's pretty sweet. Got a lot of people from around the world watching us now. Make sure you follow us, Ruz. And you know how you do that. If you hit the follow button on Facebook Live, you'll get notifications every single time that we load up a brand new video. You'll get a little notification on your phone or in your email, however you set it up to receive your notifications that we've started a new live video. So Ruiz. Sorry. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate that. Helping with the pronunciation. Austin will give you a little trumpet fanfare for that. But anyway, you can follow us either way. And check us out on YouTube as well. You can subscribe to us there. And you'll get notifications that way if YouTube is a better option for you than Facebook. All right, we're going to bounce down this track, this weather forecast for Dallas-Fort Worth, and pull back the volume a little bit since we're overmodulating a hair. At our compression and normalization, let's take a listen. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening tonight, that heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. this evening. Otherwise, a chance of showers by morning, but mostly clear skies the rest of the night, a low of 80 degrees. More showers possible Wednesday afternoon, sunny and hot with a high near 101 degrees. From the... All right, I must have trimmed off a little too much on the end there. Yeah, I trimmed off my zzz. Don't want to do that. Keep that zzz in there. All right, should be like this. Sunny and hot with a high near 101 degrees. All right, there we go. All right, so we're just going to trim off the dead air on the end of this, go to the front end, fix this part, and we should be right at a 20 there. Oh, we're a little shy. Let's go to a breath and pull out a little bit of the breath here. Like that. And that'll line us up right to 20. Perfect. We're ready to roll. Okay, this one is ready to be exported to KKGM, Dallas-Fort Worth. In the can, and we can move on to the next weather forecast on the list. Make sure everybody share alike. You know how you share. You hit that little arrow button. It'll put it on your own Facebook page. It helps get the word out about what we're doing here. Tell all your friends. Start a little watch party. That's always kind of fun. And tell them about the fun that we have here on the Radio Guy each and every single day right around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, U.S. time. We're ready to move on to KIUL. KIUL is in Finney County, Grant, Gray, Haskell, Wichita. Wichita weather for western Kansas. This is a dry forecast again as well. So we'll just go back to the multi-track view here and delete the WAV file we created and start a new one. This is a 30-second read airing between 6 and 12 p.m. or 6 p.m. and 12 a.m. midnight. Western Kansas weather, here we go. Here's your Western Kansas weather for this evening. Some showers and thunderstorms likely early on. Some of those storms could produce some heavy rainfall. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies with a low of 63. Partly sunny and warm on your Wednesday, a high of 85, and a chance of showers, possible thunderstorms Wednesday evening with a low of 66. Sunny on Thursday and warm, a high of 93. Thursday night, a chance of showers, a low of 71. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, perfect. One take on that one as well. Steve says it's a beautiful day here in southwestern Ontario, Canada. I thought you were in the UK. Southwestern Ontario. Hey, do you know the song? Ontario is for the people, Ontario. Yes, sir. There used to be a grocery store here in southwestern Ohio growing up when I was a young boy called Ontario's. I don't know if it's a grocery chain that was based in Canada and they had one here, or if it was just someone who was named Ontario, but they had a little jingle on the radio, and I believe it's your national anthem. Ontario is for the people, Ontario. Am I right? Am I right? Tell me, Steve. Let me know. All right, bouncing this guy down. Oh, a little hot there, pulling back, overmodulating a bit. Compression, normalization, let's listen to it. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Some showers and thunderstorms likely early on. Some of those storms could produce some heavy rainfall. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies with a low of 63. Partly sunny and warm on your Wednesday, a high of 85, and a chance of showers, possible thunderstorms Wednesday evening with a low of 66. Sunny on Thursday and warm, a high of 93. Thursday night, a chance of showers, a low of 71. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, Steve's not answering. He must be taking a nap. We'll pull back to the front here and delete all that out. Let's go ahead and bounce this guy down to KIULAM. The only reason I say that about the national anthem is a friend of mine was Canadian in high school, and I sang that one time in high school biology class. His name was Kevin Seitz, friend of mine in high school at the time. And I said, hey, have you heard that song, Ontario? He said it was Ontario. Our slogan is Ontario. There's no place like home. Not sure about your jingle. LOL. But anyway, I sang that for my friend Kevin back, 40 years ago, 35 years ago. And he said, how do you know that? I said, well, it's a song for a grocery store here growing up in the area. Might have still been around. I think it was closed by then in high school. And I thought he said that was their anthem, but maybe not. Who knows? You'd know your national anthem, I think, Steve. KIUL in the can. Moving on from Syracuse, Syracuse, Kansas, to KULH, Brookfield, Missouri. Windsor. I live right across the border from Detroit. Windsor, Ontario. Very cool. Probably is kind of cool there a lot of the time, I would guess. Brookfield, Missouri, they've got their own jingle weather bed. We're going to go to the multi-track template sessions here to do their forecast. Come on, Johnny G, where are we at? Let's close this one out. KULH. There it is. Open up that multi-track template. Start our recorder there. This is a 28-second read, 28 to 32 seconds long. Christian contemporary radio station airing this afternoon Central Time between 3 and 6 p.m. It's due today at 2, so I'm a little early, but we've got plenty of time to get it in. Here we go. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, some showers and thunderstorms early on. Some of those storms could produce heavy rain. Otherwise, cloudy skies and a low temperature of 72. More showers and thunderstorms likely on your early Wednesday afternoon, becoming mostly cloudy with a high near 83. Partly cloudy overnight Wednesday evening, a low of 67. That's a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. Good read there. Let's go ahead and trim it up. We'll call it a one take. Celebrate here with some confetti. Scrolling back and using the razor tool, we'll switch to the Adobe Audition large screen view and scroll back our voiceover, lining it up with the jingle as it is a stinger. As it begins to fade, we'll line up the forecast there. Unmute both those tracks and bounce them down together into one new file, both the music and my voiceover. Add compression, normalization, and broadcast EQ. Let's listen. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, some showers and thunderstorms early on. Some of those storms could produce heavy rain. Otherwise, cloudy skies and a low temperature of 72. More showers and thunderstorms likely on your early Wednesday afternoon, becoming mostly cloudy with a high near 83. Partly cloudy overnight Wednesday evening, a low of 67. That's a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, that looks good. We'll do a little fade there for them as well. Again, we highlight the music that we want, or whatever you want to fade. Go up to the Favorites tab, scroll down to Fade Out, click it, and boom, there it is. Shakalaka boom, it's done. A perfect little fade. Scroll back to the front end of this, trim off the dead air, and this is ready to be exported to KULH in Brookfield, Missouri. In the can, overwrite yesterday's forecast. Find it here in the E drive. KULH. And we can move on to our next signal on the list. Send this on its way via file transfer protocol to their automation computer. It will trigger later on this afternoon. We're going to move on to WQBR. WQBR, a pair of country stations in Pennsylvania, one in Altoona. That is 92.7 FM, and another one in Scranton, Pennsylvania, 99.9 FM. WQBR is a dry read, no jingle behind me on this one. It's a 20-second read, exact read, and no range on our temperatures. We want an exact temperature, no high, lows, rounds, or abouts. Here we go for WQBR. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. Mostly clear skies, some calm winds, and a low temperature of 61. Sunny and warm on Wednesday, a high of 89, and partly cloudy Wednesday evening with some light winds out of the southeast and a low temperature of 66. Showers on Thursday, a high of 85. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. A little too long, don't need to do Thursday. Let's redo it again, as Frank Sinatra used to say. He used to say, one more for the road. Here we go. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. Mostly clear skies, some calm winds, and a low temperature of 61. Sunny and warm on Wednesday with some light winds, a high of 89, and partly cloudy Wednesday night with some light winds out of the southeast and a low of 66. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. Perfect read there. Let's scroll back, find our start. We'll trim it up with the razor tool, just like we used to do back in the day with the reel-to-reel tape and the razor blades. Anybody remember those days? Bounce it down. Let's see, pull back a hair, add our compression. Let's listen to this read. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. Mostly clear skies, some calm winds, and a low temperature of 61. Sunny and warm on Wednesday with some light winds, a high of 89, and partly cloudy Wednesday night with some light winds out of the southeast and a low of 66. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. All right, that's a good read right there. We're just going to trim off the dead air. Scroll back to the front, trim that. That should get us right at the 20 that we need to be. Make sure it's an exact 20. It is indeed. Now we can go ahead and go to the Tiny Weather camera view. Control-Shift-E. Didn't mean to do that. Undelete that audio. What did I do there? That is so weird. Repeat, undo, repeat last command, broadcast effects. No. Close. Temperature of 60. All right, I've muted somehow. I've muted my track. Anybody see what I did there on that one? I have no clue how I did that. Oh, goodness. Undelete audio, repeat broadcast effects. That is so weird, isn't it? All right, let's scroll back. One of those things there you figure out, oh, here's something new that we've never done before. We'll go back. We'll just go back to here and rebounce down. How's that sound? There we go. All better. All better now. All right, perfect. It is ready to be exported to those para-country stations in Pennsylvania. WQBR is in the can, and we're ready to move on. Let's just FTP it. Windsor, the home of CKLW. Do all the stations start with C in Canada? WQBR is all done. We're ready to FTP that, send it on its way. Ciao for now. Let's move on to WGNZ, a local station, Fairborn, Ohio, just about 45 minutes north of me. I'm kind of between Dayton and Cincinnati. in between like Springboro, Lebanon, Franklin, Middletown area. This is in Montgomery County, Miami, Green, Dark, Preble, Clark, and Warren, WGNZ AM. It's a Christian station airing between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. They've got their own jingle. We'll open that up now. Start our recorder over here. This is a 28-second read with a long promotional outro. We'll need to be out by 16 to 17. Start our timer. Here we go. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather setter as we head into the evening tonight, some calm winds, clear skies, and a low temperature of 66. Sunny and warm on Wednesday, a high near 93, and partly cloudy Wednesday evening. Some light winds out of the southeast and a low temperature of 71. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All right, Austin says, yes, they do. From here in Indiana, I am the technical director for 3 different stations in the Halton Hills region of Ontario. Very excellent. Technical director. All right, scrolling back this jingle, scrolling back the voiceover, rather. Let's switch to the large view here so you can see the editing process up close and personal. Here's our jingle as it begins to fade. We're going to line it up a little early on this one just because it's a little long and I don't want to go over. Let's do that. Okay. Bounce down both these tracks together. With the forecast and the music into one WAV file, let's listen to it. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather setter as we head into the evening tonight, some calm winds, clear skies, and a low temperature of 66. Sunny and warm on Wednesday, a high near 93, and partly cloudy Wednesday evening. Some light winds out of the southeast and a low temperature of 71. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All right, that's fine on the end. Let's go back to the front. We're perfect. It looks like tiny little millisecond of nothing that can be deleted out. There. Okay. This one is ready to roll to WGNZ out there in Fairborn, Ohio. Fairborn used to be a mixture of 2 different cities, Fair Lawn and something else. I can't remember. Anybody online can tell me. That'd be cool. They combined the 2 cities together. WGNZ in the can right now. FTP it, send it on its way to Fairborn. We're moving on from Ohio to New York. WKAL, Rome and Utica. Closing out this template, WKAL has their own jingle. We'll open that up now. Hitting our recorder, starting it right now. It's for AM 1450 WKAL, a talk radio station. This airs between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 29-second read, let's begin. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some calm winds and partly cloudy skies, a low of 58. Sunny and not so warm on Wednesday, a high of 85. And partly cloudy Wednesday evening, a low of 63. A chance of showers and thunderstorms on your Thursday afternoon, otherwise cloudy with a high of 87. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. All right, that was a one-take read, guys. Let's celebrate with some confetti and some horns. Let's release the hounds. Okay, we get it. Razor tool here. Oh my goodness. Scrolling back that voiceover, lining it up with the jingle, bouncing down that weather bed with the weather forecast, adding our compression and effects. Let's listen to it. 29-second read, let's begin. Oh yeah, that's not it, guys, is it? That's why we always listen twice. Listen twice, cut once, right? Yes, sirree. Sometimes I think I eyeball it right, and I don't. And that was one of them. That's why we always listen twice. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some calm winds and partly cloudy skies, a low of 58. Sunny and not so warm on Wednesday, a high of 85. And partly cloudy Wednesday evening, a low of 63. A chance of showers and thunderstorms on your Thursday afternoon, otherwise cloudy with a high of 87. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. All right, that looks good. If you just joined us, we are doing weather forecasts for 20-some radio stations across the U.S. I work for the Radio Forecast Network. We provide weather forecasts for 220 radio stations and all of the day parts for each station. So probably 5-6 day parts for each and every station, depending on what they want. In this case, we're doing one for WKAL in Rome and Utica, New York. We're going to find the file that we just saved and played for you in our E-Drive and send it on its way via file transfer protocol over the internet right into the automation computer for WKAL, where it will trigger their weather forecast between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. We're ready to move on now to WZCC. WZCC is in Chiefland, Florida. Another station in Chiefland. We've got two of those. This is an AM signal, Country Legend station. It is a dry read. No jingle behind me on this one, just my velvety, foggy voice. Airing between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Country Legends Radio. Here we go. Starting our timer, let's see what we got. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. Some scattered showers early on, becoming partly cloudy, and a low temperature of 75. More rain and thunderstorms on your Wednesday afternoon, but mostly sunny skies the rest of the day and a high of 92. Heat index values making it feel like 104. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. Perfect one-take read on that one. We've had a lot of one-takes today. Don't want to jinx myself, but wowzer. Good job, Johnny G. If I could pat myself on the back, I would. No, we don't do that. Switching to the Adobe large screen view, let's trim off the excess here. Scrolling back the voiceover and bouncing it down to its own new track. Adding compression, broadcast effects, and EQ. There it is. Let's listen. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. Some scattered showers early on, becoming partly cloudy, and a low temperature of 75. More rain and thunderstorms on your Wednesday afternoon, but mostly sunny skies the rest of the day and a high of 92. Heat index values making it feel like 104. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. All right. Nice read there. Very conversational. Let's scroll back to the front. We'll kill this dead air. And now we can send this on its way to WZCC in Chiefland, Florida. Just going to copy and paste the file name, WZCC AM80R for afternoon drive. Overriding yesterday's forecast, we'll find it here, where we just saved it to, the last file on the list because of the alphabet. There it goes, FTP, send it on its way to Florida. Back into their automation computer. Moving on to Columbus, Ohio, WSEO. Nelsonville, to be exact, a little suburb. This is a dry forecast as well. Starting our recorder, it is a 30-second read for their forecast airing this afternoon between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see what we've got. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some calm winds, clear skies, and a low temperature of 60. Sunny and warm on Wednesday, a high of 93, and mostly clear overnight Wednesday evening, a low of 65 degrees. Chance of showers Thursday, a high of 91. This is WeatherBug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. And I think I'm too short. Let's try her one more time. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some clear skies, calm winds, and a low temperature right around 60. Sunny and warm on your Wednesday, a high of 93, and mostly clear Wednesday evening, calm winds, and a low of 65. A chance of showers and thunderstorms on your Thursday afternoon, becoming partly sunny with a high of 91 and more showers Thursday night, a low of 68. This is Weatherbug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. All right, that's the read that we want. We're going to trim it up here. This is a dry read. We're going to have to extend the forecast a little bit. So I'm going to show you how to do that using a time pitch stretch effect. Okay, let's go ahead and bounce it down. Add our compression and effects. And we're going to be probably about a half a second short by the end of this. Yeah, not quite half. 29.7, just 0.25 seconds short. Let's go to this view right here. Show you the effect anyway. Effect, scroll down to the bottom almost, time and pitch. And then there's a sub menu which we are going to choose stretch and pitch process. Current duration you can see here is 29.741. We want a 30 exactly. We're just going to type it in here, 30. Hit apply and boom shakalaka boom, there it is.
Your Weatherbug forecast as we...
All right, that one's ready to go to Nelsonville, Columbus, Ohio. Let's go ahead and copy and paste the name WSEO FM ADR onto the export file window here. It'll save it to my E drive. It'll ask me to overwrite yesterday's forecast because nobody cares about yesterday's weather. Otherwise, I'd have a computer full of weather forecasts for WSEO. Let's find it in the E drive that we just saved it just now, too. There it is. Open it up, hit that FTP file transfer protocol button, and send it on its way to Hocking County, Nelsonville, Ohio. Now we can move on to KMHM, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. This is a Marble Hill area as well. There is a jingle behind me on this forecast. We'll open that up in a pre-created template session that we made a few months ago. There it is, KMHM, starting our recorder now. This forecast will be airing between 2 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's a Southern Gospel station there in Marble Hill, Missouri, KMHM. Here we go. From the KMHM 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the southeast, and a low temperature of 72. A chance of some showers and thunderstorms on your Wednesday afternoon, but expect partly sunny skies the rest of the day and a high near 94. More showers possible Wednesday evening with a thunderstorm thrown in the mix and a low of 74. I'm John Gale on KMHM. All right, good read there. Let's give it a one take. Yeah, trim that a little too close for comfort. Let's scroll to the Adobe Audition large screen view. Delete that. Line it up. It's a stinger. All right. Where are we at? Okay, we look good. Unmute that music bed. Now we can bounce down both the jingle and the forecast together into one WAV file right here. Looks good. Add our normalization and compression. Let's listen to this forecast.
KMHM weather.
From the KMHM 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the southeast, and a low temperature of 72. A chance of some showers and thunderstorms on your Wednesday afternoon, but expect partly sunny skies the rest of the day and a high near 94. More showers possible Wednesday evening with a thunderstorm thrown in the mix and a low of 74. I'm John Gale on KMHM. All right, good. And what we'll do is we'll add a little fade here to them. Going up to the favorites tab, we'll scroll down to fade out. Whatever we've highlighted is faded out in real time. That one's done. Let's scroll back to the front end of this. I don't see, well, just a hair millisecond or so of dead air. This one's ready to be exported to KMHM, Cape Girardeau. Overwriting yesterday's forecast, we'll go ahead and find it where we just saved it to, KMHM. There it is. Open it up and hit that FTP button. On its way to Marble Hill. There it is, ready to roll in this afternoon for their forecast between 2 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's going to be it for today's Radio Guy. I hope you've enjoyed the program today. Make sure that you share. Give us a little thumbs up, but most importantly, join us again tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, where we'll do it all over again. God bless you all. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.